There it goes.
Yep. All right. We haven't done a podcast in a while.
Yeah, there's been a lot of things going on.
Yeah, there's been too many things going on.
Yeah. Well, we were going to do a Christmas one, but then I got mono, and that kind of messed that up.
It majorly messed everything up,
Yeah,
actually.
it was pretty terrible. I was pretty down for the count.
You were.
For most things.
And then we had Christmas, and then we got snowed in on Christmas, which was kind of cool, and then kind of not, because I didn't get to see my family until like 2 days after.
Yeah, it was.
Which is okay.
It's like we still got together.
I cried, but it's okay.
We still got to see everybody, but it just, it wasn't at all what we had planned.
Right. And then what happened to you?
I got top surgery.
Yeah.
So I've been recovering from that since like the beginning of January. So we really weren't hitting the road very much.
No, we weren't hitting the road at all unless we were going to doctor's appointments.
Yeah, it's like doctor's appointments and like the grocery store, maybe.
Yeah.
If we're lucky. So.
But we have some things that have happened. Like I'm going to SSK.
Yeah.
Which is where is it?
Nashville.
Nashville. There we go.
Going back
with the Knit Girls.
Going back down to Nashville.
Well, I've never been there.
You've
been there for college, but I have never been there, so I'm really excited for that. I have like $200 left to pay on it.
Something like that.
And I'm clear, which is no big deal. So that's really fun. I'm excited for that.
When just because we were sick and everything that's been going on didn't mean that we stopped knitting or crocheting or doing all the things.
Yeah, we've still been making all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Some of the Christmas knits were a big fail, though, or Christmas crochet projects.
Mine weren't.
Yours weren't, but mine were. I got overwhelmed, work was too much, and I just couldn't get everything done.
Yeah.
So they're going to be gifts for later.
There's going to be super cute, though, but it's okay. They were very small. It was very intricate.
And we can't explain what it is yet, because one of our viewers may be getting one.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Isaac will probably get one.
Yeah, Isaac, hi, you might be getting one. So, we can't explain what it is.
No, but it was very intricate, and it was very time-consuming. It seemed like you worked on the one for a very long time.
Way too long.
Well, and I think the plan was that I was going to help,
yeah.
But then it was too hard.
It's a crochet project.
I'm not.
And it's amigurumi.
Yeah.
If you know what that means. And I'm not bad at amigurumi, but it takes a long time, especially when it's teeny tiny and has lots of details. So when we get them done, we will show you how they turned out, and probably have to air it after said person gets their gift.
Right.
So, yeah.
But I'm wearing one of your Christmas knits.
Yeah, it was an after Christmas gift.
It was barely after.
It was like the day after Christmas or something. Yeah.
It was the day after Christmas.
It was the day after Christmas when Loren got a sweater.
I love it though.
But you wear it all the time.
Yeah, anytime I'm feeling kind of sad or lonely or just feel like I need a little extra dose of Jenn, I wear my sweater.
It's very sweet.
It helps me.
You're very knitworthy, as someone said today.
Yeah, I got called knitworthy today, guys.
You are knitworthy. But we just got done with the Fiber Festival, or going to one. We weren't like working one or anything, because we don't do anything like that yet. But we went to one in Cuyahoga County in Ohio, and it was at the Fairgrounds. We knew about it because of Laughing Cat Fibers, because we kind of are on their website, checking things out every once in a while. So we got some goodies, and we brought some knits, and there's some things that I can't show yet because I'm test knitting something, and I can't show that, but there's some other things we can show.
Yeah.
Right?
But you've been very busy. You've got a lot of crafts going.
Too many. I'm trying to put some, last night I decided to put some things away and save them for later, because I'm getting overwhelmed with my crafting and getting things done.
It happens.
It does happen. But I guess, should we start with finished objects, or should we start with things that we bought? Probably finished objects.
Yeah, we can do finished objects.
Okay.
You have more, so I'll go last.
Well,
maybe?
I really only have one besides this.
And we'll take a picture of...
Yeah, we'll take a picture and insert it. I'm doing the Stephen West Year of Socks. And these are I think they're the cable trellis socks. Oh man, it's really bright today. I don't know if maybe we'll take a picture of these too. But they turned out really fun. I got the yarn from 614 Knit Studio in Columbus, Ohio. I think this side is going to be a better view. So, he does this like garter stitch heel, and I know people have said it may not be super hard wearing, but I think they're really nice.
They seem very nice.
I'm excited to wear them around the house. I was saying today, these socks may be my special socks, or the ones that I'm doing, because it's one a month. And I don't think I want to wear these in my shoes.
What?
These are going to be special around the house.
I think we'll have to have special sock days.
Yeah, being cozy.
Yeah, like for cozy days where you need special socks.
So I have to block these still, but they turned out pretty nice. There we go. They're really pretty. And Loren helped me pick out the colors. But they are, it's like a spin cycle yarn, but it's a different brand. So it's spun in the wool. So looks like it's hand spun. And then, the other is just a Malbrigo. So it turned out really nice.
Yeah.
And I started this, so that's my only finished object besides this, and Christmas gifts, which we can't really show. So,
well, we can, we didn't take pictures of any of it, did we?
No. Christmas was just kind of a blur.
Yeah, we just kind of,
But that's okay. So
I can show my finished project.
You can.
So I'm also wearing my finished project. I made a scarf,
and
it has. We'll take a picture of it too. But it's like almost like an ombre of different colors. I got like some minis. We went to, what was it? Bluebird?
No, Yarnbirds.
Yarnbirds. There we go.
And the owner, a lot of people know about this person this company because she has a yarn truck, like an RV that she turned into a yarn store. But we live in Columbus, Ohio, so she goes to the Nest. Her store is located there.
Yeah.
So we get really good trunk shows and stuff there. And so we went to a trunk show and checked out the yarn that was there that day. So.
They gave us like a free sample mini skein, and so it was this light blue.
It's
baby
wool
blue.
stock, isn't it?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the.
We'll put something in maybe the show notes saying what wool it was or what yarn it was.
Yeah.
We're really unorganized today.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
This is kind of like a spur of the moment podcast.
Well, and the car barely started today. We had to call AAA, and they showed up, and as soon as the guy got in the car, he's like, "What's wrong with it?" I said, "Well, it won't turn on." He sat down and turned the car on.
So
without any issue. So we wasted a AAA call for the guy to turn on your car.
Well, but we tried for I don't know how many minutes.
We tried forever.
And
so
I don't know what the deal was.
Something was happening. I don't know. He said it may need a new battery, and the battery's starting to go. So, but at least we could get to the festival.
We made it to the festival. We didn't even need a jump or anything. It just turned on. So.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I don't know.
I was laughing with the guy for a long time. He's like, that was hard.
Hardest call he'll have all day.
Right. It was really difficult.
But yeah, so they gave us like a free mini, and so I used that one. But then I saw like a bundle of minis, and so that's how I made my scarf.
They're so pretty, and it turned out really nice.
Yeah. I think I'm really into the scrappy thing. I like when it's.
I think you were too.
Kind of like, things that go together, but like, yeah.
Yeah. I guess I can start with my works in. Oh, actually, another finished object is your Valentine's Day gift. Do you want it now? We're gonna do it.
Okay.
It's early. It is what? 3 days early.
It's 3 days early to my half birthday.
I want to your half birthday and Valentine's Day.
It's the only reason I know when my half birthday is. It's a holiday.
Yeah. Because you celebrate that when you're like, what, 5 years old?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, you may already know what this is. Do you know what it is?
No, I don't know what it is.
You ready?
It's gonna be tricky because I'm a driver.
Huh?
It's tricky because I'm a
Well,
driver.
but you'll be able to look at it and I can hold it up.
That's true. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I made you a hat.
You made me a hat.
And it's from the yarn we got the other day.
Oh my gosh, you already made it.
I made it at work.
Okay, so
We had parent-teacher conferences this week.
I might have to put it on. I love it.
Well, it will fold up.
It's
So
the trans flag colors and
it's the
everything.
trans flag colors. And I had a 6th grader come up as I was working on it this week and say, "These are the trans colors." I said, "Yeah." Well, she's like, "Did you pick the yarn, or did it like, did the yarn stripe like this, or did you do it yourself?" And I said, "Oh no, the yarn came like this." And I said, "It's a Valentine's Day gift." She said, "Is it for a trans person?"
Oh,
And that made my week. I told you I had a really good story about it.
that is
She was
so
in 6th grade.
awesome.
So, this is my favorite hat pattern. It's by Pearl Soho. It's the ribbed hat. And actually, I have the same, this is the same pattern, just different yarn. So, but yeah, you got a new hat.
I'm so excited.
So, you can wear that whenever you want to. You're welcome.
I might wear it right now. Well, I have to figure out how to put it on.
Well,
Safe.
let's not do that yet.
I got
But
it.
anyway, it's by Pearl. No. You're going to drive.
Can you
You've
put
got to
it
be
on?
safe.
Put it on my head.
Put it on your head. Do you want to fold it over?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to try this.
I've never had someone else put on my hat except for when maybe I was a baby.
You still are a baby.
I am still a baby.
There you
I
go.
love it.
Like it? Oh, it's over your eyes.
There we go.
Okay.
I love it.
And you can wear it down too. Like you can be slouchy or it can be folded
I
over.
love it. Thank you, baby. I want to give you a kiss, but I'm driving.
Yeah, let's not do that.
That's not a good idea.
We'll save that for later. So that's your Valentine's Day present.
Well, thank you. That was so funny because like we met up with my mom and my brother to go to Joann's because they go on Joann's runs like weekly.
Mm-hmm.
They like live at Joann's, and so we were like they had a great sale on yarn. And we were walking through the aisles and there was one section where they had like the rainbow pride flag dyed out, and then they had the trans flag, which is
And the lesbian.
and then the
I want
lesbian
the
one.
lesbian one.
Now I don't know if they have like everybody else, or if and it was just sold out, or if those were just like their first ones. Because like the lesbian flag is just cool. It's like a cool flag.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the gay flag. I was kind of surprised. Maybe
Anyway.
they did, and it was just
And it sold out.
I don't know.
Yeah. It could be.
I love it.
Oh, good. I'm
Thank
glad.
you.
So there's that. And we had parent-teacher conferences this week, which were like 4 hours long, I think. So I had a lot of knitting time in between parents coming. So I worked on it at work. So Loren couldn't see it.
That was smart.
Yeah. And then like I finished it yesterday. I started it Tuesday and finished it yesterday.
I love it.
So I also started working on the next sock for the Stephen West Year of Socks.
So this is your
Yeah.
whip. I don't have any whips.
I don't have any whips, but I have whips and nays.
I need to. Well, I have a whip, but it's like.
Sorry, my nose is itchy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't even bring my whip because it's like 2 strands of. It's like 2 rows of knit or of crocheting. It's like nothing. You'd be like, wow.
Wow, it's a start.
Look at that.
I do have some cross stitch at home that I've been working on, but it was just too much to bring. So, but this is the next sock, and it's the triangle something.
It's really cool.
Yeah. It's a Stephen West pattern, so if you need, and sorry, I think the light is not showing the colors very well. And honestly, I don't know what yarn it is because
It's scrappy.
it's scrappy. So
It's from the graveyard.
It is from the graveyard. So I had the brown yarn, but the pink and the green were in the scrap pile. So I have no idea what they are, honestly. And then I'm putting the blue with it too. So it looks way different than his. His are more like a 90s version, 80s, 90s version.
Yeah, they're really cool though.
They are really cool. But mine, I just found whatever would go together, and they're looking really pretty. So I'm really happy. So there's like these little like, I'm not going to give anything away if I tell you. Like, of course he has I love the long cuff. And then he's got like these triangle, like garter rows. I don't know how, and it's like slip stitches. It's really interesting how he does this. And this was in one of his shawls, this pattern.
Oh, cool.
So I think it's the last year's. And I've got this brown. This is Toad Hollow. Yeah. So I think it's Acorn Fairy, actually. It's a colorway. And honestly, they stopped dyeing yarn, or they're like, yeah, they stopped dyeing yarn, so I don't know if you can still buy this on their site or not. But it's just a pretty brown. So yeah, I've been working on those socks, and then I have a test set that's a sweater, but I can't show that. And then I started a temperature blanket. So I crochet as well. And I started this out of Cascade. Sorry, it is really bright.
It's really bright.
It's beautiful, but it's bright. This is Cascade 220 Superwash Merino. And this is a pattern by TL Yarn Crafts. It's the temperature blanket from, I think it's 2019. You can find it on our website. It's free. It's a free pattern. And a temperature blanket is basically when you get the temperature, the high temperature of the day. I'm sure you can do the lows too if you wanted to, but this is the high temperature of the day. Every row is a different temperature, or every row is a different day and a different temperature depending on the day. And then you just, basically it's a record of the year, which is really kind of an interesting idea.
It is a cool way of like keeping track of the time.
Yeah, so there's going to be a square for every month, and then I'm going to seam them together.
That's really cool.
And the pattern, you can find TL Yarn Crafts. She's in Michigan. She was in Columbus, but she's from Michigan, so she moved back to Michigan. You can find all of her patterns on her website, and a lot of them are free. So this is just a basic crochet pattern. And I need to catch up on that project. But anyway, that's kind of fun too.
Yeah.
That's my year-long project that's going to be happening. Which I'm sure a lot of them are going to be year-long projects at this point.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's see. Should we show what we got? Or should we talk about...
Yeah.
You know what we should have gotten today or looked for?
What?
For your knitted knockers.
I don't think they would have had the right stuff. Yeah, so that's a good thing to
You gotta
bring
talk
up.
about your knitted knockers.
Okay, so, well, there's a longer story. So I can put a link to my fundraiser, but a lot of people are doing this, and there's a whole saga of drama behind it. But St. Jude's is doing a
knit-a-thon,
knit challenge. And I signed up knowing that it's probably just knit your own project. It's like a walkathon or a half marathon, whatever, well, it's like you raise money for St. Jude's and you knit a pattern of your choice.
Right.
Okay.
Well, and it's kind of like the things that have come out of the pandemic, where instead of doing the 5K with other people, you do the 5K around your neighborhood, and that time, it counts as your 5K. It's kind of like that, only knit-a-thon.
Right,
side.
so it's for knitters instead of people who want to do like walking and running and stuff, biking, whatever. So I signed up for it, and people started getting, the comments are pretty angry on the Facebook.
Oh no!
Because people thought they were going to be knitting things for St. Jude's, which I thought would be a cool idea. But come to find out, if you go to their website, you can't knit things for St. Jude's for safety issues. I'm sure it has something to do with either hygiene, germs, or kids getting caught in knitted things. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some reason why you can't knit things for St. Jude's, which is fine. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to knit things for charity next month for cancer patients. And not just do children, I'm mostly going to do adults, I think, because I don't know. It's really hard to find charities that will accept knitted items, like hospitals that will take knitted items.
Yeah, because Nationwide Children's wouldn't take it.
They did. Or no, they took fabric.
They took fabric. They took the fleece.
Yeah, but they won't take knitted items.
The knotted fleece blankets. And same with, Ronald McDonald House. Because you spent a lot of time researching.
I looked for a couple days, several times, and got really frustrated. So then,
the whole saga.
I know, it was long, and people are still on the website or on the Facebook, angry about this, and it's just outrageous. So, it's just a fundraiser. That's all it is. So I am, I'll link that below if you want to donate, any amount if you're interested. If not, cool, I don't care. But I do care. I want to raise money. But I understand.
Like
You don't want to donate. But anyway, so I'm going to do knitted knockers, which I think a lot of people have probably heard of before, and if you haven't, they're like prosthetics for women who have had, what would it be called? Mastectomies?
Yeah, like a double mastectomy.
Double mastectomy.
Or a single
any,
mastectomy.
Yeah.
It could be a single mastectomy.
So they're like fake breasts, essentially, but they're like knitted, and they're comfortable. So they're made out of cotton. So they're comfortable against the skin, and supposedly they don't like slide or anything, and they stay in place, and people really like them. So,
well, as my great grandma always used to say, what God has forgotten is stuff with cotton.
That's right.
Or
So we're gonna stuff
in this case, you know.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. Now what your grandma was saying makes total sense.
You're stuffing it with cotton.
I get it.
Yeah. You didn't get it?
I got it the whole time.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Don't worry. I got it from the beginning, but now it makes even more sense.
Now you're like, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Cotton.
God did not forget that for me.
No, he didn't. And he gave me too much, and I was like, nope, don't need these.
Don't need them at all. So I'm knitting those, knitting those, and you can crochet them as well. If you go to their website, you can sign up. I have signed up to be a like consistent knitter, where like I can help fulfill orders in my area type of deal. So I thought that'd be really fun, something to do this year, and maybe even longer than just. I was gonna do the month of March. It's my birthday month, and that's when the fundraiser is. But I think I might continue it longer than that, because it sounds like it doesn't take much time.
Yeah, they're not very. I mean, they're not very big.
I could make a few pairs a month.
Well, and it's like even now we know what breasts weigh. We know what knockers weigh.
Okay.
Like 5 pounds total.
They do. Well, yours do.
I did.
Yours did. TMI right there.
We know.
We know. So anyway, I'm going to be doing that, and then I hope my dad's okay with me saying this. My father has leukemia. It's not funny. He's had it for a long, like he's had cancer for a long time off and on. So I'm going to knit him a sweater. He really wants a sweater.
I think you should tell the story the way it happened. This is pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. My dad's hilarious, and I don't think he didn't mean this in any way. But I texted my family the link to the fundraiser, so if they wanted to donate, they could donate. And I said I was going to make items for cancer patients, and he said, I know a cancer patient who would really love a sweater. And I was like, noted. I think I know what this means. So we went out and bought the yarn. So that's really going to happen. Nice. It is nice. It's going to happen really soon. We already picked out, it's a cardigan with a button band.
I can't wait for the button bands.
So that's going to be nice. So that's what I'm going to be doing next month. And the sweater I'm making him now is out of just basic acrylic from Joann's, so that he can care for it pretty easily and not have to worry about hand washing it all the time. Because my parents, as I've said before, have a farm. So while wool would be ideal, I realize, do not worry, I understand that wool would be nice. And I'm going to spin him a sweater, knit him a sweater from the wool from our sheep at some point. But just for now, I'm going to make it out of acrylic so that he can just throw it in the washer. And then I'll teach him later how to care for his sweater, because that's a whole ordeal.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. So that's what we've been up to. And then we went to this wool festival today that we're on the way home from. really cool people.
We did. We talked to a lot of people today.
Yeah.
A lot of different shops and stuff.
Yeah, there was an entry fee, which was new. Like, it's not typical, but it didn't really matter because the show was so nice. It was only $5. They were like, I'm guessing that's just to help pay for the venue or whatever. There's a reason.
Yeah, well, and the venue was really nice because it was on the fairgrounds, and there happened to be a craft and like a flea market. Yeah, at the same location. So I do think it was to reserve the space, but I have a feeling that they needed to pay some kind of fee to reserve it or like something.
Well, and they had door prizes too.
Yeah,
they pulled like tickets and stuff for door prizes. So it was a really nice event, and we went for Laughing Cat Fibers. Like, that's how we found out about it, and we saw her, and she had a whole crew with her this time. So Loren bought some yarn from you had a gift card.
Yeah, and so I got some stuff, but then I got some extra stuff too because it's hard to pick just one thing.
It really is.
That's one of the things I love about her work is that it's so fun that you have to get more than what you planned on.
Well, and it's like black light. We've shown you guys Laughing Cat Fibers before, and so this is called Juniper and Her Moon Sock Set.
It's Jupiter.
Can't read. Jupiter and Her Moon Sock Sets. I'm glad you remember.
Yeah. Oh, I reckon. So I've studied the website enough that now I recognize all of them, all like the dyes, without even reading the labels.
That's special.
Well, I only have the one that I follow so far, so
that's true. This is your favorite dyer right now.
Yeah. So I'm like pretty obsessed. It's a little fangirly.
Yeah.
But
it's okay.
It's all right.
This is really nice.
I'm really excited.
So you don't know what you're gonna make yet, right?
Well, I had an idea when we went through the craft area. I'm thinking I might try and make like a water bottle, like canteen slingy thing.
That's cool.
I don't know. That might be that Jupiter.
That'd be fun because you could do like the strap or like the.
Mm-hmm.
You may have to use something else for the strap. I think like a.
Yeah,
like
something a little
nylon
bit,
something.
Yeah, something a little stronger. But
like this could be like the cuff part at the top, or like I don't know. This could be really fun. It's really soft too.
I'm thinking that might be a cool thing. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna experiment maybe.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. I'll see if there's a pattern for it, of course, first maybe.
And this is a mini set. It's called Campfire. It's really pretty.
It should be UV, I think.
Yeah, they're probably both UV, but we don't know. We'll have to check when we get home.
Yeah, we'll have to double check.
Does it say? It doesn't say. But a lot of her stuff, like you put under
like
a black plate, and it's really, really.
It's fun.
It is really cool. I have two of her pieces, or two of her. I'll probably make socks with them, but.
When I have the Jenny Starry Night.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I love that one.
Okay, so I got fiber. I am getting a new e-spinner soon. My e-spinner is very outdated and very loud. Not very loud. It's louder than I want it to be. And it's one of the old electric eel wheels, and I'm either going to get a new one of those, the newer version, which is really cool, or I'm getting the Plyology, I think is what it's called. It's like $200 more. We've talked about this. And I'm getting a bonus at work for having a rough year, because teaching right now is hard. It's been a really hard year, and they're giving us a pretty nice bonus for that to show their appreciation, and it's really nice. So we're saving most of it, and then some of it I'm paying off my trip to SSK. So that'll be done, and I don't have to worry about it. I can save money for the marketplace. And then I'm getting a new e-spinner. So I decided to get some wool, and this is partially for, well, I'll show it first. It's really pretty.
It's so pretty.
It's Shetland roving. It's 4 ounces. It's by Why Not Fibers. That's cute. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? So one of the reasons why I got this, I have Shetland sheep, as I think I've explained before. But this is almost kind of like homework. Like, I want to see how she dyed this, because I have 6 sheep and I want to start dyeing my own. I have roving already that's gray, so it'd be like an over dye. But I also have a white sheep, so I can get some white. I have 2 white sheep, actually.
I was going to say, you have 2.
I have 2. I have Danny and I have Lily, so I can dye 2 of them without over dyeing. So I'm gonna check this out, spin it, see how it spins up, and then kind of go from there about how I'm gonna dye things, because I think that'd be really fun to take the wool from my sheep and make it into some beautiful roving. So this is homework and just fun spinning. And then we got some books.
We did.
I'll show the first one I'll show is the less exciting one. But I was really excited about this. It's the Field Guide to Fleece. Anyway, the Field Guide to Fleece. There's a bigger book of this that's very similar, and I have it, or it's been misplaced. I don't remember, but this is nice because it's small, and it's got like I don't think I got to tell you the whole spiel about this. It's got like every sheep breed in here.
Oh, that's cool.
And it tells you everything about, like, this is a Lincoln long wool, and it tells you every single thing about that sheep, and then like the microns and staple length, which is stuff you don't understand yet, but I'll teach you. Where its origin, like this is they originate in England. So it's a really nice, and they sold out of this book. Like when we got there, like I bought the second to last one, and then the person behind me bought the last one.
Yeah.
So I kind of had to pick that up. It was only $15.
Yeah, not bad at all.
No. And then this is my Valentine's Day present.
Yeah.
I gave you yours, and you gave me mine.
Yeah,
so
you were there when we bought.
This seems like, I think this is a new book. It was $35, and it's called Knitting the National Parks. 63 easy to follow designs for beautiful beanies inspired by U.S. national parks. So it has, let me open up to maybe one of the parks in here. This is so cool.
I'm so excited about this.
So here's Acadia, Maine. Is that right? If you're from there, I'm sorry if I said it wrong. So you can see it has like the design, and then it tells about the park in the section that it's in. It tells you like what yarn you need, like this needs an albrigo, like it tells you exactly how to make it. It's got, I can't show like the pattern, but it's got charts, and it looks like, yeah, it's written with charts because some of this is color work, but each of them are inspired. This is so cool. Each of them is inspired by the park. So we thought it'd be fun to go to different parks, go camping, and then do the project while we're there, maybe do a podcast while we're there too. So this was my special Valentine's gift. This is really cool.
I'm very excited.
I can't wait to look at it, because they even have like Cuyahoga Park in here, which we could start with.
Which we probably should have done today.
Well, but I want to get the stuff to make it.
We have to get the yarn.
So we'll go camping maybe there. I wonder if I can go camping there.
Yeah, well, and my cousin lives up that way.
Cool. Maybe we can meet up and camp together.
I'm not sure. Sophie still works at Cuyahoga now. I think she
We'll have to ask about that.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had a really good time today.
It was so much fun.
Yeah. Do we have anything else to add?
Well, we can talk about my book. I forgot that should have been during the whips.
No, well, that's true.
I'll add it in the whips.
We should talk about books. So you were writing a book, and you're almost done writing this book.
Yeah, so I've mentioned before on the podcast that I've been working on a novel, and it's a 3-part series, but I finally feel like I have at least a first draft of my first manuscript for the first book. So I'm kind of, there's still some editing because it's a draft, and there's still some things I want to clean up and stuff, but I'm to the point where I can start kind of reaching out to literary agents, because they usually only read like the first 10 pages or so. And my first 10 pages I feel like are at least at a point where they're like, send it out, see what the world thinks of it phase. So yeah, I'm really excited. So it's a sci-fi book, and it's about like this alien solar system and like humans going there, and I don't want to give away too much yet, but that's really kind of what it's about, is the relationship between the aliens and the humans that are on this like explorative, like they're on an exploration mission. So it's pretty fun. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be probably, I wouldn't say it's gonna be young adult, but maybe. I could see I could see it maybe being marketed that way. We'll see. We'll have to see where that goes.
Yeah.
But it's a fun one. I'm excited to have it at that point. This is my first book that I have, like, kind of to that point. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's super awesome.
Yes.
And then we just joined a book club. It's a queer book club, and they have a book every month, and then it's what it's called, the book club. We'll have to link it below.
Yeah.
We'll link it below. Sorry about that, but it's queer something. I forget. Anyway, so we joined that, and then there's a Zoom every month with the author.
It was really fun.
So we did this this was our first month, and it's Blame for the Win was the book, and it's written by Robbie, and I'm going to say his last name right, Couch.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. And we listened to it. I didn't finish it yet because I haven't had time, but you finished it.
It's so good.
And so far I really like it.
It's kind of like, it's just like a fun read or a fun listen if you're doing the ebook or the audiobook. There we go. I couldn't think of the word. But it's really a fun read. Like, it's definitely young adult. But it takes place in Chicago, and it's current, so it's, they're talking about the graduating class of like 2023.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, so
really, it's not that long ago.
So it's pretty relevant, and they are, he's running for class president, and that's kind of a fun thing. Well, one of the cool things that we learned during the author thing is that he was basing it kind of loosely off of Legally Blonde.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things that if I had known that it was supposed to be based off of a romantic comedy, things that like were like, oh wow, this is like a lot, might have actually been funny. But it's funny how like sometimes you need like, I don't know, you almost need to be told that it's a comedy.
Yeah, context to it.
Yeah, because
but it's a good book.
It's so good, but because I was thinking like the first chapter, and this isn't giving anything away, but like that first date, like the date they went on.
Yeah. Like
to me, when we were like listening to the audiobook, I guess it didn't read to me as romantic comedy.
Yeah.
But after hearing him say it's a romantic comedy, I'm like, yes, because there were there were so many times we were like, that is so extra. Like they are in high school, like.
Right.
And I think that was the joke, was that it's so absurd that they would be going on this date.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Very good book.
Highly
recommend.
Highly recommend it.
Right. Well, I think that wraps everything up, don't you?
I think so.
Okay. Well, we will see you guys next time. We're going to try to do some more shows because we were told there's one coming up in Michigan.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, then wasn't there there's like a whole thing in Kentucky coming up. Yeah,
Kentucky. We're going to try to travel.
April.
Like today, we drove 2 hours.
Yeah.
So we're probably about an hour from home now.
Yeah, we're about halfway, I would say.
Yeah. So, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Bye.